guys, Rosie845 here, and today I'm going to be doing a how-to video on how to make your own thumbnail for YouTube. For YouTube videos, I mean. I'm going to be making an Animal Jam themed one today, but you can make it whatever you want. So if you don't make Animal Jam videos, if you make different types of videos, then this will suit your needs anyways. So what you're going to do is go to the link in the description or just search up PicMonkey, and the screen should look like this. Now every photo is different, it might be like a group of friends or another type of animal, but right now it's a cute little doggy with a scarf on. But so basically what you're going to do is click this edit button, and you're going to open up the file that you will save. So it's in the link is in the description. It's a thumbnail template that you need. You need to download this one and not any other one. Now, I realize that there are other templates that are the right size, but I really haven't found any except the one in the description. So I use that one every single time for all of my videos. So, save that to your computer, save that image to your computer, and open it up in the Edit tab. Now, I'm going to get back to you when I do that. Alright, so as you can see, I have opened this up, and there is 9 tabs that you can choose from. We're really only going to be using this one, and this one, but you can use all of them. We might be using this one, I don't know yet. So it should look something like this if you save the one to your computer that's in the description. So now what are we going to do? So you're going to save another image to your computer. I recommend going to the blogs that are in the description. There's a ton of good graphics in the description. So all you have to do is click one of those links, and it'll lead you to a bunch of photos that have to do with Animal Jam. Again, you could just go online and Google like cool background or something like that, and then it'll come up with this stuff, But I don't recommend using an image that's much smaller than this image, because if you stretch it out, then it'll look really pixelated. So let's say I use, this one isn't that small, but I could find a really small one. There's not really very many little ones here. Oh, is it this one? No. Well, there are a lot of really small ones, and you don't really want to use those ones because they will look really pixelated when you stretch it all out. Now, I've already gotten mine, and I'll get back to you when, so all you have to do is open, my computer froze for a second. So in order to insert your own photo, all you have to do is go to this, which is overlays. Overlays basically just means the images that you're going to put into your video. So you're going to go to overlays, and of course there's all these ones that you can choose from yourself. So you just click these, and then it'll show up over your thumbnail. But I mean, you can use those, but to cover up your entire thumbnail template, then all you have to do is add your own. So I'm going to do that. So when you enter that in, a couple of things are going to pop up. First, this thing's going to pop up, which you can use to change the color. I'm just going to keep it black, aka the original color. Wow, this is really laggy. And then this one. You are not going to mess with the layers until later. The layers are very, very crucial if you want to add effects, but we're really not going to use them right now. So this is a little bit small for the template, so I'm going to stretch it out. Not too much, otherwise it'll look pixelated. Alright, so this is the background that I chose. As you can see, it's very Animal Jam themed. So now, of course, you can change the color, like I said. You could make, you could make it kind of look like it's not blended. You can make it blend in with the black ones, which would be pretty cool if you weren't using a template underneath, stuff like that. And then one very important thing is the eraser. Basically, you can erase behind. Now, it doesn't seem like very useful at first, but when you're trying to say you're gonna put in an emoji or something, then you're gonna put it in the back and then erase a little window so that you can only see the emoji. Now, you don't have to deal with erasing if you've got images that have a clear background that'll reflect that, but if the emoji say has a white background or a blue background, then you're gonna want to erase it and make a little window. So now now we are going to add text. But I don't want the text to just be straight on here because because this is all different colors, it might not show up well. Like if I did purple words, I might not be able to see it if it was on top of this hyena. If it was yellow words, I might not be able to see it if it was on top of this desert sand or grass or whatever it is. So, but I like, let's see, where are they? Labels or banners. I'm going to just use a banner right now. You can use whatever you want. So I'm not going to make it black because it seems just a little too boring. So I'm going to make it, I don't know, what should I make it? I'm going to make it a nice green, a dark green. I like how that looks. But the reason why I'm making it so huge is because, honestly, when you see the thumbnail, you can't really see words that well if they're tiny. Because really, the thumbnails are just square inches. That's their size, a couple of square inches. So if the words are like this big, this font right here, you're not really going to be able to see them that well. Anyways, so this is what I have so far, and I'm going to go to the text tab right here, and I'm going to choose a text. Now, I usually use this one. I don't know why, I just started using that one. Now, you don't want to make your tab the same color as your label, obviously, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Here's a tip from me to you. Do not write something like your own YouTube thumbnails customizable, because you want your words to be huge, and if you have that many words, it's going to be really hard to make them huge. Let me center that. And sure, you can see that okay, but if you really want to make it big so that people can see it, I mean, it's much easier to see this than whatever it was before. And then I'm going to highlight just like that, make it white so that, well, yeah, that shows up nice and fine. So you're going to make it like really huge so that people can see it easier than it would be if you made it that size earlier. Alright, this is kind of, oh my gosh, sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. Alright, that's how I'm going to keep it. Maybe a little smaller so that people can read it easier. No, not the green one. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to tell whatever you're clicking on. Okay, that should be good. Alright, now I'm going to actually move it a little bit higher because I don't really like the Animal Jam sign up there, and I want to be able to see the animals below. Because the most important thing is the animals in this photo. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is getting out of control. Alright, okay, I'm done. So now, if you're happy with this, good for you. But if you have like more of a plain background, one that doesn't really have all these animals, then I would recommend getting more graphics. Again, link in the description. My favorite graphic website. I have to say that what is it called? I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. It's like Graphic Central. That's what it is. Graphic Central. That is my favorite graphic Animal Jam graphic website. So yeah, go to Graphic Central. They have like 100 different Animal Jam graphics to choose from. It's really, really cool. Alright, now if you're happy with this, which I'm pretty happy with it, but I want to add a little bit of extra pop. Now, this is crucial. Click this button and click this button, but before you click it, make sure you're happy with your thumbnail. I'm going to actually make this a little bit darker because I'm not completely happy with it yet. Do not click this button. Don't even click it unless you're completely happy with it. I cannot stress this enough, because if you click this button and then click this button after, you can't mess with it at all. So see how I can click these things and there's a white outline and I can move them around? Well, when I click this button, it'll be a flat image and there's not going to be any layers. And you might be wondering, well, why did you do that in the first place? Because if you go to effects and use one of the effects, like the lagging effect, which this is demonstrating perfectly. Say I was going to use this effect. Now, usually if I apply it, it will work, but you probably don't see anything. Neither do I. See, applying it, unapplying it, applying it, unapplying it. You can't see it because the computer is confused. It doesn't know which layer to put it on. Should I put it on the word? Should I put it on the banner? Or should I put it on the background? Or should I put it on the template? It doesn't know. So when you flatten it, and then, there's a little monkey up there, this is combined, and then add dusk, then you can see the difference. So I'm actually going to be using one of my favorite ones, which is Dark Edges. Oh, wait, hold on. It's either, so this Dark Edges one and Frost are basically the same, except one is lighter and one is darker. I'm going to make the Frost, let's make it kind of like tealy green. And then if you don't want it to be so intense, if you don't want it to be so intense, then you can turn down the intensity. This is the most intense, this is the least intense. So I'm going to put it on the least intense. And the size, you can make it huge or smaller, or not at all, I mean. And then I'm going to make it about 30%. And the fade, you can make it super faded or not faded at all. So, here, that was just a quick run through of how to make custom thumbnails. So this is actually going to be the thumbnail of my video right now. I usually make the thumbnails before I make the video, just so I can get a grasp on what I'm actually going to be talking about and what I'm going to be doing. So I hope you like this little tutorial. I hope you try this out on your own videos if you make them, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Okay, so I actually messed up. I need to tell you how you're going to save this. So, and how you're going to apply it to your video. That was not the end, I promise. Alright, so you're going to go to the save, little save button. Now for some reason, the save button, it automatically gives you like save to my computer if you have OneDrive or Dropbox. Now for some reason that never works. Whenever I did, I got really frustrated because it didn't work. But then I realized you could just go over here and then save the image as whatever you want to save it as. And then how to add it to a YouTube video. No, what am I doing? How to add it to your YouTube video. Let me show you. Okay, so first you're going to go to your video manager. And that's basically where you manage your videos. So then I'm going to go to the random one. And I'm going to add a random thumbnail that I've made before. If this would load. Come on. Alright, so then you're going to click edit. So now it's going to ask you to choose different thumbnails. This is probably going to start, right? Oh, I probably have to pause it. But it's going to ask you to click different thumbnails. Now, you can click custom thumbnail and then add a file. Just like this. If I wanted the thumbnail to be this. I don't know why I would want the thumbnail to be this. But that would be the thumbnail. I don't know why I would make the thumbnail like that, and then you just hit save changes. So I really hope you like this tutorial, and I hope that you use this. This is the real ending, I totally promise. Or is it? Alright, I'll see you next time, friends, and I'll see you next week.